Hello traders around the world, welcome back to another video. I want to apologize for not being able to upload the video over the weekend. I had a lot of things going on, so I couldn't upload the video over the weekend and last week Wednesday. So I'm going to review quickly the Eurocad for last week and Euro Swiss, and then I'll give you what I'm expecting this week on most of the pairs. So going back to Eurocad, right? So Eurocad failed to support, or this down candle failed to support price to take it up. It did give some rejection. If you remember, I gave a first target being within this last up candle, and my target was around the closing price of this up candle. That was my first target. Price didn't quite get there, and then it rejected and closed below. The fact that they've closed below means that price will want to continue going down. So this week I'm expecting price to keep dropping into, as you can see, I've got these two red lines. That's where I'm expecting price to drop to. It can pull back, which is what it's doing, but ultimately I think it's going to continue going down to this target. But this week I'm not focusing on this as it might pull back into the range, and I don't want to buy when price is dropping after taking out this low. So I'll rather wait for it to pull back to where it needs to, and then I'll look for a sell. So it's not in my basket of pairs that I'm trading this week. Euro Swiss, this one also failed to break the short-term high after we dipped into the down candle. So if I go back and show you the down candle, or this area, I mentioned to wait for price to drop on the RSI. If I put the RSI on, okay. So last week, Sunday, price was trading in here, and I mentioned that wait for price to drop, and then the RSI give you an oversold condition. By the time it gave the oversold condition, we had taken out this low, and it didn't even make any attempt to come back and take out any short-term high. So there was no trade on this one. However, the oversold condition was met here, but price has already taken out this low. So it wasn't a good pair to go long, basically. So this week, again, it's not a pair that I'm looking at in terms of trade, but I'm watching it. So let me go through the pairs I'm currently looking at for this week. With what is happening now, it looks like they want to drop price on this pair right here. So if you are in a trade on this, then I think it'd be a good idea to target this low. All right. But this week, the pairs that I'm currently watching is the Aussie Yen. So Aussie Yen, I'm expecting price to reject and continue going up. So I'm expecting price to reject this low and continue going up. On the hourly, we are showing oversold on the RSI. I do have these levels that I'm watching for a probable continuation to the upside. So if we do dip down again, I'm still going to be looking for a rejection to continue going up. So the level starts from here, and then there is another one there, and the last one being down there. So I'm expecting price to reject and make an attempt for this equal high. The other trade that I'm watching is the New Zealand CAD. Right, I'm expecting New Zealand CAD to reach for these levels on the downside. So I have these two levels on the downside and that as well. So New Zealand CAD, I'm expecting price to keep dropping. It might pull back into this range, and then once it gets up there, I'll be looking for a sell to continue going lower. the last one that I'm currently watching, as I want to give you 3 pairs every week, is the Gbp New Zealand, which is right here. So with Gbp New Zealand, the reason why I'm looking for a continuation to the upside is because we made a relevant high above this last up candle here, and price managed to close above it, leaving this down candle. So I'm using the down candle as a support, right? That price shouldn't go below, and then head for the upside objective. So I'm expecting price to reject and go up from here. Right, so these are the 3 pairs this week I'm currently watching for the trade ideas. Now there is going to be lots of movement this week because there is lots of high impact news between Tuesday and Thursday. So be careful, don't risk too much, and always make sure you've got a stop loss, because any move can be detrimental and it can hurt you. So if you have a stop loss in place and your TP in place, price is going to run to your TP or it's going to run to your stop loss. At least you've got something to get you out of the market. So have your TP, have your stop loss, and let the market do its work. All right. So that will be all for today and for this week. I will try my best to send the midweek review, and then next week I'll do another video. Until then, take care and enjoy the rest of your week.